Hi, I'm Cathy Parrill. I'm an educator, a musician, a writer. I'm the president of Creative Exchanges Initiative, which is a nonprofit that works in Haiti and here in the areas of the environment and agriculture and education. I'd like to talk to you today about our stories, about the stories we tell. You've probably heard it said that if we want to change our world, change our stories. I happen to believe that's true. You know, one of the stories that I've been hearing for way too long is that how America is failing its students. I don't want to hear that story anymore. I want us to change that story. Do you know that it goes back as far as 1957 since we've been telling that story? That was when Sputnik was launched by the Russians, and America said, we have to do something. We will lose the race to space if we don't do a better job of teaching science and math. Well, by 1983, our U.S. Department of Education had declared us a nation at risk. It hadn't worked. So we set forth in the 1990s to create outcome-based education. A decade later, we said we will now leave no child behind. That was in 2001. By last year, the year before, that act was fading away and we were talking about things like college and career readiness standards. We were still working on the race to the top. Meanwhile, American students were falling farther behind. We came in 35th out of 64 nations in the most recent international assessment. That's not where we want to be. How can we change that story? Surprisingly, it's not all that hard, and even more surprisingly, I've discovered that it's related to the story of failing aid in Haiti. At the heart of both of their stories is a common core that I'll tell you about later. In Haiti, how does that fit into this story, you may ask? Well, in one way that it fits in is that I've been going there for 25 years. 1990, when I first went there and worked with teachers and students, I fell in love with the place. I found a wonderful people for whom poverty didn't stop a sense of joy and of hope and perseverance. I thought I can learn a lot from these people, and I did. And I'm still learning a lot from my Haitian friends and colleagues. I also thought that I have something to share there. I'm privileged. I've got degrees in education. I've had the best that money can buy and that experience can bring in American schools for education, and I'll help Haitian teachers. I'll train Haitian teachers. I enjoyed it so much that I took a sabbatical and went there to live and worked with teachers. But at the same time, I was seeing up close the effects of our American dollars on people in Haiti and villages, and I wasn't liking all that I saw, and I was disturbed. And I thought, not only are some of our dollars perhaps being wasted, I think some of the dollars are actually hurting Haitians. So my friends and I in Haiti started talking more about that and sharing more of our stories. And as we did, we decided we wanted to work together. That's why we formed this nonprofit. And that's why we bring students and teachers in Haiti and in the United States, in Birmingham, Alabama, together. Just finished a video chat this morning, a live video chat between students in Tarrant, Alabama and Port-au-Prince, Haiti. And I was astounded at the changes in those individual stories in those students when they could talk to one another about their lives and their cultures. And I think that this is the beginning of a new story that will change our world.